And we are live.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Jeff and Dan Show on jeffanddan.com, or maybe you're watching us on YouTube at youtube.com. Well, anyways, I'm Dan of the Jeff and Dan Show, and this is my best good buddy,
Jeff.
This is Jeff. Everybody say hello to Jeff. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. Okay.
So what do we got on the agenda?
Well, let me tell you something. Let me give you a little background story. I'm going to read you some letters I wrote.
Okay.
I've been looking for a job, a career, for 5 or better years now.
Okay.
And I'm to the point now where I'm sick and tired of being rejected.
Okay.
So I decided to, when I see a job that I really like on Indeed.com or SimplyHired.com or Monster.com,
Right.
I send them a cover letter and a really nice resume. At least I think it's a really nice resume. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
All I know is prior to the other day, my phone was not ringing. And it's still not ringing, but maybe it'll be a little bit better now.
We'll see.
This first one was to State Farm Insurance.
Okay.
They invited me to apply.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those
Yes,
things. Indeed.
Dear State Farm Insurance, thank you for your invitation to apply for an opening within your company. This is the part of the cover letter where I really build myself up. But I guess I don't have to since you invited me to apply. And I will tell you what, I accept your offer. jeffanddan.com. Thanks for having me on board. I wear an extra large uniform shirt. I need a parking space within 25 feet of the door, and I will need a Keurig machine strategically placed near my desk. And I also have our YouTube address, Jeff and Dan Show. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Sincerely, Dan.
Damn. Advertising.
Here's another one I wrote to Firehouse Subs. They had already sent me a rejection letter prior to this, so I applied again. Dear Firehouse Subs, well, it's me again. We are glad to announce your ad with us has been approved. View it here, bit.ly/Jeff and Dan Show. Congratulations, and no need to pay now. We will bill your company credit card at the end of 30 days we agreed upon. Thank you and good luck. Sincerely, Daniel.
They didn't come back to you with anything.
No. Here's another one I wrote. I didn't know who to, but good morning. I just wanted to touch base with you about your video ad. It is all complete and will start airing Monday morning. You can view it here. Bit.ly, Jeff and Dan Show. Thanks again for your signed contract, and remember, payment is net in 30 days. Any questions, click here, jeffanddan.com. Sincerely, Turkey Man Dan.
These are legit cover letters.
These are cover letters because, I'm just sick of people not calling me. They're not calling me anyway, so I might as well have a little bit of fun with them.
You might as well, yeah.
Here's one. Greetings, friend. I have seen on jeffanddan.com that you're hiring for a shop service manager. I am interested, I am capable, I am passionate. Just go ahead and throw away all those other guys' resumes. I am here for you. I will be accepting this position as you already know. I will need an extra large uniform, a parking space near the entrance, and a Keurig parked beside my desk. Bit.ly, Jeff and Dan Show, for more of my qualifications. Sincerely, Mr. Daniel E. Kerstetter, Shop Service Manager. P.S. Will there be funds in the budget to hire a secretary for me? That would sweeten this deal. I have a couple more I sent out yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Okay, here's one. SGII Group, which is a convenience store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of them.
Dear SGII Group, I can take a unit of yours and drive the sales to double-digit growth. I could bring the payroll back in line with where a healthy store should be. I would bring shrinkage down to below 2%. In 6 months, I will make your P&L statement look like gold. And I can do this at your worst location. Sound pretty catchy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I won't. Because I suck at writing cover letters and resumes. No, I am damn good, maybe one of the best single unit business managers anytime, anywhere. But I also don't have a degree, and that really deters some people. So all I can do is pretend to write a fancy cover letter and send some pre-formatted resume from Indeed.com along with it. So call me if you want. Doesn't really matter. We can schedule an interview or do a phone interview or just hang out and go for ice cream. Meanwhile, I'll be working on my website, jeffanddan.com. I look forward to hearing from your rejection letter in the near future. Sincerely, best regards.
Oh, shit. Oh, the best of cover letters.
Here's another one. Dear Beth Freeman, I forget the company, but that doesn't matter. She's the HR woman. Dear Beth Freeman, I have seen your ad on Indeed.com. Here is my video resume enhancement. YouTube, Jeff and Dan Show. You just copy and paste into your browser. Watch and then call me. Can't wait to hear from you. Dear the Nutrition Group, this is another one that sent me a... They want a kitchen manager with a degree. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. They already sent me a rejection letter, so I applied again. Dear the Nutrition Group, I have seen your ad on Indeed.com and I am interested in the director position. I have 20 years experience working with the Hubble Telescope Station and food service experience. When you have a second, please take a look at my video resume. Just copy and paste into your browser. YouTube.com, Jeff and Dan Show. I am so confident in my abilities that I am waiving the contract fee that you would need. So watch, listen, and learn. Then call me back.
That's all.
Last one. This is to a former employer. Yo, yo, yo. Greetings, fellow turkey hillers. I know this isn't the way you write cover letters, but I am so damn straight I can't even see drunk. But here is a link to my resume. Once you see it, you will want to hire me. Really bad. So click here for my resume or copy and paste or something like that. YouTube.com/JeffandDanShow.com. So just get my name and my number from my link and I will talk to you later. Oh, by the way, do yins do drug and alcohol tests? Just curious. Last one, and I promise. Dear Domino's, greetings. I have seen on jeffanddan.com that you're hiring for an assistant manager. I am interested. I have already did this one. I did this here a couple times. Yeah, so I'm not even going to go into that one again. And that was my final one.
Oh, that was it. And you have not received anything from anybody.
Well, those first couple ones, there's been more too.
Yeah.
There was this one where I just totally went off somewhere and nothing to do about a job.
Just tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next day I got a letter. Dear Daniel, I am Justin so-and-so. I am so impressed with Please let me know about a phone interview or something. It's like, you didn't even read the fucking cover letter.
Right.
You didn't even read the cover
right.
letter. I should have kept going with it, but I didn't. But I had such a good time. And there were two more of these. They sent me no thank you letters.
Yeah.
Basically, rejection letters.
Yeah.
But they kind of had a smirk in them. Like, not smirk like in haha, fuck you.
Yeah.
But smirk as in, you're funny, but no thanks.
I got you. Yeah.
So, with these, do you think I pissed off anybody?
I think if you did, I think it's probably just because they're probably like, well, why are you wasting my time? You know what I mean, kind of thing. Where it's not like, those people aren't going to have a sense of humor to begin with anyway. But I mean, to strictly not hear anything relevant back about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, maybe they just aren't reading the cover letters at all. Maybe they're just going straight to their resume and skipping over the cover letter.
Oh, are you saying change my resume? I think I will.
Weed smoker, 1989. You know what I mean?
Cannabis Cup champion, 7 years straight.
We've smoked them down.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That's still messed up, though, man.
Do you think I drove any traffic to our site?
I don't know. I can always find out. Yeah, I could definitely find out.
Yeah.
How long ago has it been?
The first one, say maybe a week and a half ago.
Okay.
Maybe 2 weeks. No, it couldn't have been more than 2 weeks. And then the other one was just yesterday. I was firing a couple out.
Huh.
And for some reason, I really enjoy doing them. I really enjoy doing. And I got nothing to lose anymore.
It's a release, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. At the same time, you get to release fuck you feelings, and at the same time, you know what I mean? Because it's like we didn't respond to me the first time, so fuck you, And this is what I got to tell you. And at the same time, you might be spreading the word. You know what I mean? You might be getting our name out there.
You know what? I hope so, and that's all I can do. I got high today.
Hopefully they're gonna fucking come and see the show and be like, "Oh boy, this guy's really fucked up."
Well, if you were thinking there was something wrong with me, possibly when you read my cover letter, then you went to Jeff and Dan, and there I am standing in a field full of weed. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a good chance they might be like, "Yeah, I don't think he's the right guy for us." You ought to see if you can get into medicinal marijuana management.
Do you really think they would hire me?
I don't see why not.
I smoke it.
Doesn't matter. You know more about it than anybody else does now.
Well, I think they would see me as a risk.
Yeah, but you've never stolen anything from your convenience stores. So, what the hell, You have a solid sterling reputation with that. Pristine, clean stores. But my question to you is, would you find it to be a risk for yourself?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's problematic.
Let me the fuck in!
We're just like, I don't think we're going to hire Dan now.
It honestly isn't going to be long where it's going to be legal all around us.
Yeah.
And I can almost guarantee you, dude, that it's going to be like alcohol. We're the last state in the country that doesn't let you buy any booze in a grocery store or convenience store. We're changing. We're changing.
We are.
Why? Why are we changing? Because the institute that runs it, the LCB, can make more money if they sell it, get more license. It's all about money.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to be the last in line with marijuana reform laws. I think it's going to be New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia, Ohio. All have this. Come and smoke all you want. Yeah. And Pennsylvania's going to be medicinal only.
It's going to be a green buffet. It's going to be like, we're going to be like, nope, recreational, nope. That's a no. I don't know, though, man, because we have the lieutenant governor who really is anxious to want to try and legalize it as a recreational form.
Maybe I'm being a cynic.
No, because we've lived through the shit that this state does. How long it takes for them to catch up to shit.
Yes.
But I think that could be changing only in who we actually have in office right now. You know what I mean? I'm not spouting. I'm not saying, because I don't even like Wolf all that much. But because he fucking raised our taxes on gas a massive amount. You know what I mean? And I don't see education getting any better. As a matter of fact, the city he fucking lives in is practically drowning in debt when it comes to fucking schools, and Harrisburg is just. But I digress.
He actually lives in New York.
I know he actually lives there, but okay. Well, okay, those people are drowning in bullets, okay?
Okay.
But no, he hasn't done a lot that I'm going to be super happy with, but his lieutenant governor, John Fetterman, is really, really down to earth. And he's a Harvard business graduate and
oh God.
Not as a qualifier, but just to say, if you see this guy, you would not take it that he's a Harvard business. The guy's taller than me, bigger than me, and just all around like the big facial hair and completely bald. And you look at him and you go, you should be a bouncer somewhere.
Yeah, I have heard that he should be the Harvard football team. Not on the Harvard football team, but the Harvard football team.
The whole damn thing.
No, I have heard good things about him, but I am just a little bit concerned, and I guess it's just a cynic in me, that is he doing this just as a platform to help get elected into government? basically politics. And once he gets in, screw you, but I'm going to make you think. I'm going to give you little pieces.
Well,
Or is he really doing it because he believes in freedom? And that's what it's about.
well, he's been going county to county doing town halls and collecting
Yes.
and gathering what he thinks, what people think about the idea of recreational marijuana.
I contend he already knows.
Oh, I do too.
And it seems like it's a campaign trail is what it is.
That's what it seems like, but he did it at the very beginning of his elected term, which tells me that's not really a campaign trail kind of thing. It's more or less he's getting busy kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like he's getting down to brass tacks, exactly what he said he was going to do when he was running with Wolf. You know, so it's kind of like, that's interesting. You know what I mean? Normally, politicians, they wait till the very last minute and then start doing all this stuff so that they can be reelected. But he didn't do that. He did it right up front, right away.
You know, come think about it, I do have to give Mr. Tom Wolf some credit. I'm not real crazy about him, but I'm not that totally disappointed in him either.
Right.
I do have to give him credit that he helped get that passed. Oh, no, wait, that was on a federal level.
What's that?
No, that was on a...
That was a state level.
That was a state level.
Medical marijuana, yeah.
No, not medical marijuana. If you've got misdemeanors on your record, certain misdemeanors, nonviolent, you get them expunged. Not expunged, but taken away. General public can't see it, but police and DAs can see it.
Right, yeah, only if you fuck up real bad and end up with anti-guys.
And he's also taken away that stupid law of, we busted you with drugs, we're taking away your driver's license.
Yeah, that was dumb, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
So you have to walk to ARD classes?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, they don't even issue bread and butter licenses.
So you're going to restrict their... Anyways, he took that away. Yeah. You can no longer have your driver's license suspended because of drug charges.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
How does driver's license equate with... I contend if you're selling drugs...
You're not doing it from the car while you're driving. I didn't tell you that now. So what point would it be to take that away? That and, the majority of drugs, you're not driving, Marijuana maybe, yeah, but like cocaine, you might be driving, but you're going to be fucking, whacked out of your brain and more than likely not going to want to drive. Same thing with heroin.
Heroin.
So, yeah. Which that's the thing, too. We ended up having an epidemic of that for a while, and it's starting to calm down now finally, but I think that's the weird thing. I mean, heroin is just, it's a bad drug.
I've never tried it. That is one drug I've never tried.
I've never tried it either.
But it's an opioid, right?
Yes.
I'm sure in some of my surgeries, I've been given some kind of opioid.
Opioids, yeah. Oxycodone and hydrocodone. And,
so I guess maybe I have tried it that way, but it didn't make me feel any good about coming out of surgery, man. I feel horrible when I come out of surgery.
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, like stomach wise, like you feel
stomach wise, my head spinning.
Head spinning does happen occasionally on surgeries.
Just feel like shit.
Yeah,
my lungs hurt, my throat is sore.
Yeah,
and I know what that's from.
They were jamming their dick as far down your throat as they possibly could. We're getting this fucker for every inch we can get. No, they put the tubes and stuff down your throat, and they intubate you while you're mostly in surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Tell me that doesn't feel pleasant.
Dude, I've had ERCPs. ERCPs are basically where they shove a thing down your throat, and it's a giant fucking camera. It's not a little dinky thing. It's a decent-sized camera. They jam that shit down your throat, and now I can't swallow right.
Really?
Yeah. I've had 3 of them done, and every single time I've come out, it's like my throat's been readjusted. And then, right now, I could have something in the back of my mouth, and if it could slip right down my throat, and I'll choke on it. Yeah, that's why eating for me sucks. You know what I mean? I love to eat, but damn, I can't do it because shit chokes me. You know what I mean? And I've always got to be 100% cautious while I'm eating that I'm not going to choke on the food that I'm eating.
So you have to actually pay attention to your breathing.
Yes. And that's the main thing. It used to be when I used to eat,
You would only pay attention to your breathing right as you were getting ready to swallow.
No, I wouldn't even pay attention to it then. And I noticed that I used to do breathe all the way out and then swallow, which is a typical human thing. Humans breathe out because they want to get that diaphragm pushed back so they can swallow the food that they've eaten. I can't do that anymore. I have to take a breath in order to eat. And you don't know how hard that is to try and do that shit, and you're like, you have to sit there and think about every single bite you're taking.
And you're so damn starved.
Right, and you're just like, I don't want to sit here and have to think about that shit. But I have to, because if I don't, and something gets caught in my windpipe, and I've already breathed, I already took my breath and it's already out, I have nothing to expel, to get that out of my windpipe. So it gets stuck in there. So now I have to make sure that I breathe all the way in, then swallow, and then if it gets stuck in my windpipe, I can go and choke it back up, which I'm used to doing now, which really sucks. It's like one of those fucking side effects. But nobody wants to hear about the fact I'm gagging on cum. Anyway.
Were you ever eating and then senses developed? Were you ever eating and did the cough thing and then a chunk of food come flying out?
Yes.
Yeah?
Numerous times. Numerous times.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
No. When this first happened, not really at first, but like in a damn.
Did you feel that?
We had another earthquake. No, it's gonna stink too, man. Damn, we're in an enclosed room and shit. No, when I first had the RCPs done and stuff, not that long after that, I would eat Skittles. And you know how when you first are like sort of sucking on a Skittle, like the juice comes off is very mucousy. It's like very thick. Well, that got stuck in my windpipe. I tried to cough it up, and I coughed it up, but I didn't have enough air to blow it all out. So I tried to take a breath in, and of course then Skittles go right down my fucking throat. And some of them are going into my stomach, and some of them are trying to get into my lung. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck that. And I literally the first time it happened, it was the worst experience. I thought I was going to choke to death. But I did get it out. I had to fucking keep punching myself in the chest in order for it to happen. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't do a Heimlich, self-Heimlich or anything, but I did it enough so that it jerked all the Skittles back out. But after that, I learned that if I start getting choked on the spit, basically, that I have to basically spit out all the Skittles. And dude, it happens so fast. It's not like I'm reaching over and grabbing a paper towel or anything. I've got spittle juice and shit, spittle juice, dropping all over my hand, all over my chest, all over my lap, on the bed, every fucking place you can imagine. And man, it's rainbow colored, and it's all fucking over.
Oh, dude, I don't mean to laugh.
I know it is funny, but I've learned that you just can't, you can't. Yeah, you've got to do things a special way, So, well, we're a little bit over our time now.
All right.
Cool.
Well, hey, thank you for joining us. Awfully glad you joined us today.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That was covered.
Thank you. Come back and see us again at jeffandan.com. And have a good night. I'm Dan.
I'm Jeff. And if you like the show, like us, subscribe. Visit us on YouTube every once in a while. Visit on Twitter, Facebook. But go to jeffandan.com and you can see all that stuff. It's very easy to find us there. You guys have a very special night, special week. Just make it special.